Another story that you may well have heard was that Cleopatra was the first person to experiment with a good vibration. The story goes that she used a hollow gourd of angry bees to give herself a little buzz. This, unfortunately, is also a widespread myth. There is some credence to the story in some ways. Egyptian rulers were reported by ancient Greek historians to have engaged in sexual activities with animals, such as alligators, as a show of their power and superiority. So Cleopatra doing that with bees would fall under that category. We also know that women's self-pleasure was something that was very well known in ancient Egypt. In the remaining fragments of the Turin erotic papyrus, which is basically one of the oldest depictions of various sexual acts that we have, the second oldest in the entire world, shows a woman using a vase, sitting on top of the vase to kind of get herself off by rubbing on top of it. The bees and the vase are kind of a compilation of those two things. Unfortunately, we don't have any written evidence that that happened. I think it's just a conflation of various facts. And also a lot of the things that we read about Cleopatra were written to dispel her authority by later historians, because we couldn't have an all-powerful woman at all in history. Unfortunately, no bees, only buzz.